Hi and welcome to Ask Leah. Today and tomorrow I'm running one of my workshops called Write It Right, Report Writing for Business with an organisation that's looking to up the skills of its staff to deliver great written communication that really connects to the audience's needs. Now we're covering everything from preparation, the thinking we've got to do first, right through to the nuts and bolts of the writing. And I wanted to share with you tonight a couple of tips around proofreading. Now, most of us know the importance of reading over our work, whether it's an email, a report, a letter, before we send it off. But most of us do that by reading over it on the screen. Now, this has some issues with it because when we read it on the screen, what we do is read what we think we said and what we meant and intended to write rather than the words that appear before us because we're just too close to it. So, some tips around proofreading. If it's not a massive document, and I hate saying this because we don't want to damage our beautiful trees, but print it out. When you read it in hard copy, it is a totally different kettle of fish. Now, you wouldn't do this just for anything, but if it's important and you really need to hit the mark, print it out and read it in hard copy. It's a totally different experience. You can move away from your desk, sit somewhere else, read it with a pen, correct and mark it up that way. It's an old trick that I used as a journalist that I know any journos watching will be well aware of this one. So print it out and read it that way. The other great tip with proofreading, Microsoft Word has a function called text to speech. You can turn this on. If you don't know how to do that, if you Google Microsoft Word text to speech, it'll give you step-by-step instructions. Or I can provide a little overview for you if you would like that. The great thing about this, you turn it on, highlight your text, and the computer reads back to you what you've written on the page. Again, this creates distance. Once you hear the computer reading your words, you will notice whether you've used incorrect words, whether there's a whole lack of punctuation because the voice just keeps going on and on without taking a break. Third tip, get someone else to read it. Get someone else to read it and then ask them what was the key takeaway you had from that email or report. So there you have it. Proofread your work, print it out, hear it back or read it out loud is the other alternative there, and get someone else to check it for you. Good luck. We are relying on written communication more than ever, and ensuring that we do it well is absolutely key to our success. Have a great evening.